So does anybody here have a sweet tooth? Loves putting sugar in their coffee, loves cookies, candies, and brownies? Yeah, I know I do. And interestingly, I actually get to study sugars in the lab also. So my name is Beth Harvey. I'm a graduate student at Stony Brook University, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how sugars on a particular protein in your cell called Notch affects how it works. So first of all, what do I mean by sugars? Do I mean that there are sugar cubes attached to this protein in your cells right now? No. There are many different kinds of sugars, and actually table sugar is two kinds of sugars put together linked together, and they're called fructose and glucose. And so there are many different kinds of sugars, and interestingly, sugars do other things than just provide us with deliciously sweet energy. So for example, long chains of glucose are what allow trees to grow so tall and stand for hundreds of years. And even a combination of 4 different kinds of sugars in your blood, on your red blood cells right now, flowing in your veins, distinguish my blood type different from yours. And so, like I said, I study how sugars on a particular protein called Notch affect how it works. And basically, when Notch doesn't work right, you can get a cancer affecting your immune cells called T-cell leukemia. And since then, scientists have also figured out that Notch is implicated in many other diseases, including diseases affecting your cardiovascular system, your nervous system, and your GI tract, just to name a few. So it's known that the sugars attached to Notch are necessary for it to do its job at all. The sugars are kind of coating Notch, almost like the sugars covering a Sour Patch Kid. So basically, interestingly also, if you change the sugars on Notch, you can change how it does its job. Kind of like when Clark Kent takes off his glasses and becomes Superman, it changes whether he's working at the Daily Planet or saving lives. So we want to know in the lab what sugars are on Notch, where on the Notch protein are they, and if we change them, how does that change how Notch works? So I, in the lab, use a special machine called a mass spectrometer, but basically all it does is it puts a charge on the protein and tells us exactly what we want. It's the same idea as when you walk across a carpet with socks on and you get charged and you might shock a friend. The machine does the exact same thing, and it tells us what the sugars are on the protein, where on the protein they are, and then we can use that information to study if we change the proteins, how does that affect what Notch does? And then we can use this information to study how the sugars are controlling Notch activity and use this to use treatments to fix diseases that are caused by Notch. So the next time you put sugar in your coffee, you can think about all the other sugars in your body that do other things than just provide you energy.